Hello there. I'm going to be showing you how to make a bit of a circuit board for your lights. So, let's start out with a circuit board actually. Just grab a schematic table and so on from Creative, make a little circuit board, follow this. First you're going to want to place out your switches, just like this. And then wire connector here, get one per switch at the top. And then your negative. If you click on these, you can label them. So let's get our neg, and this is pause, and up here we can name them like terminal 1, terminal 2, terminal 3, terminal 4, and then neg. So, now that we have this, what we want to do is, if you want to make it like rather expandable, then just place a couple pinouts or copper nugs here. And let's start on the top layer. So, our negative is down here. Nope, that's our positive. So our positive is down here. And what we want to do is start getting that to all of the switches and outs. So just like that. Make sure to click this and this, not just a trace. I've had problems with that sometimes. Now connect this to this bottom terminal as well. Now we need to switch layers, grab traces, and really quick, let me show you how to delete stuff, since I'm sure everyone's going to make mistakes on this if I will. Just delete selection, scroll it out, and then click, and it's gone. Now let's attach our negative into negative. Now, there is a basic board. Now, let's take this, attach it to this pretty much, and we're just going to use some insulated wires for that. So, now we have a nice little bit of a board here, and let's try connecting up to things. This might just be me, but I tend to use red for my negative. So, let's start out with connecting our positive. And we have this here. This can then go up into this. Connect another one out. This will be our negative. And it'll just go right into here. If you have goggles on, or just hover over it and you'll be able to see what the ports are basically. Now, let's flip these on and power on. Pretty simple. But let's add, say, this light bulb into our circuit. Basically, we just need to follow the same thing, grab it from this terminal, pull it over, put it into here. Let's throw a switch down right here, lead it into there, and then lead it back out and into the bulb. Then all you're going to want to do with your negative is just bring it over and attach it into your negative line. So, now if we turn this switch on, this is enabled, and we can just turn it on or off. Now if you turn off your negative, this one right here, then all of the lights will turn off. Let me show you an example of how I've used this. So over here is a little house I've made. It's really simple, but it shows a great example. So, let's start with the basement. Here's my little breaker board. Just got 2 nibs here and here. It goes across. And we have a bunch of different lights going out, and then just our negative. So, it's just connecting these lights in parallel, going all the way over there. And, of course, we have our switch for it. That's the basement. And this red one is our negative, so remember that. Up here we have it connected into this, and also these. Ooh, visual glitch. Don't know why they're bugging out, but you can see that light in the room does drop. Turn those fans off and on again. And it's just like that, a couple more times, going up and up again. Of course, each circuit having its own little switch. And you can see that we kind of just have the wires running around the place. This is a nice set of string lights. So, remember to have a central negative terminal. You connect everything into that, and then you have different positives for each connection, all running off this board. One thing you can do if you say want is take a terminal off of one of these boards. Let me grab some wire. Take it off of here. Oh, lag. Run it down and into, like, that's the wrong one. But what I'm saying is you can make a board connect into a board. Like different floors of the house can have separate panels like this. So we take this, throw it into our positive. Take this, of course, put it into our neg. And now that that's connected to negative, we should have this working. Let's just connect this up real quick. You should use copper nuggets to do this, but I had a lapse in judgment for a sec. So now that we have this connected in, we can say grab a light for it. Ignore my spelling. My keyboard is about at a 45-degree angle from me, so it's a bit hard to type whilst looking at the screen. So now we have fixture, light bulb. For this board I set it so the middle was negative, so let's connect that on in and grab this into our positive. Why is it not working? I have no idea. But hopefully you get the point. So yeah, that's just the little bit of meandering I've done with this mod so far. Maybe I'll make a factory and show you how to use different things, who knows. For now, enjoy. Bye-byes.